Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with another YGO Omega Daily Duel video. Today we are playing some Traptrix Heavenly Prison. This deck was sent to me by a friend from my Indiana locals, Connor. Our hand's not super exciting, but we had plenty of disruption. We're going to use Mantis, Search, Dionea, Special Sarah, set Floodgate, set Gravedigger, reveal Heavenly Prison, and pass the turn. Opponent draws for turn. Opponent's probably reading Heavenly Prison. I think this card got a lot of hype, but there's a lot of words there. Opponent summons Vion. Do we floodgate this now? I feel like floodgating doesn't do anything against heroes because they fusion summon. And if they have mask change, then we just end up doing nothing. Let's wait. Vion dumps Mali. Mali activates. We will Gravedigger's Trap Hole that. Opponents burns for 2,000. We will activate Sarah on chain 1, Heavenly Prison on chain 2. We're about to generate a lot of value off of this. Summon Prison, attack. Because it was revealed, we get to set a trap, and then we can activate it this turn. The hero deck is all warriors. I feel like Ice Dragon's Prison. It's either Ice Dragon's Prison or Torrential, but we're summoning to our board a lot. So probably don't want a Torrential. Heavenly Prison. Dionea. Effective Dionea. Reset. Gravedigger's Trap Hole. We activate Sarah. Set Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. And we just put 2 monsters and 2 more traps on the board. Opponent activates Polymerization. Sure, that's fine. That was pretty insane. Opponent summons Destiny Hero Dangerous. Triggers Shadow Mist. We're going to activate Floodgate. Set Dangerous. Destiny Hero Denier. This one's new to me. Stacks Destiny Hero to the top of the deck. If the Destiny Hero on their field or in their graveyard other than it, you can special summon it from the graveyard once per duel. Opponent search a Dusted Gold. And opponent scoops it up. Too much value. Can't get through the back row. All right. Going second, we have much less exciting plays. I think Lancia might do something. Don't really link summon other than Cross Crusader. And by the time they get to Cross Crusader, we probably don't care about hand trapping them. Floodgate going second doesn't seem great. Nightmare going second doesn't seem great. We'll try that. I don't know, maybe we should be playing Nibiru's or some other like super impactful hand trap in the side. I don't know how well this deck grinds through boards. So leaning just on Ashbell and Imperm going second doesn't feel super safe. We do open Lancia, opponent has E-Call. E-Call grabs Shadow Mist. Rhoda. Draws, I guess, could also be another super impactful one, especially because Drytron is probably still one of the best decks. Grab Solid Soldier. Effect of Solid Soldier. Summons Shadow Mist, effect of Shadow Mist. Grabs Mask Change. Activates Fusion Destiny. Also talking about how we beat a Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Dumps Denier and Mali. We will activate Lancia. So Lancia should shut off like a few of our opponent's plays. Opponent sets 1, sets 2. But I don't think we beat Dark Law plus Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, like, even with our best hands. We will banish 6 for Extrav. Opponent chains Mask Change, target Shadow Mist. We draw a couple cards, another Lancia, another Strike. Well, I'm thinking this one just wasn't meant to be. Opponent triggers Dark Law and Shadow Mist, searches Honest Neos, banishes Lancia out of our hand. We summon Lord of Heavenly Prison. It's tiny, and our opponent has the Honest Neos. Yeah, we're scooping this up. That was not a game-winning hand. All right, so we're going first again, so we can get rid of Lancias. Go up Judgments. Dimensional Barrier on Fusion is interesting. I feel like the rest of our back was probably more impactful. We don't super care about their fusions going first. If we have like any trap cards, we can disrupt their plays really easily, as we saw in game 1. Opponent thinking through their sideboarding. Going first, our deck feels almost unbeatable. Like game 1, we generated so much value, and then our hand was really bad for game 2, but also I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. Going second anyway. Extrav, banish 6. Summon Mantis, effect of Mantis. Grab Vesiculo. Summon Sarah. We did banish Cularia, which shuts off some of our plays. Set Shade, activate Shade. Effect of Sarah. Summon Murmelo. Activate Sarah. Set a Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Summon Traptrix Rafflesia. Set Imperm. Set Compulse. Wishing we were playing like Abyss Dweller. Opponent draws. Hope they don't have Feather Duster Lightning Storm. They have Feather Duster. Well, can't do anything about that. Summons Vion, effect of Vion. Ash. Maybe they just like have nothing. Negate Vion. So that's one of the huge strengths. Opponent just goes to battle. One of the huge strengths of Heavenly Prison is like if we could have protected our back row there, we would have been in insanely better spot. Opponent attacks Sarah. Not just for a battle because Rafflesia. Try this again. Extra banish 6. We keep a Link Spider. Normal Vesiculo. Doesn't do a lot, but it's bigger than Vion. Go to battle. Attack. Opponent takes 400. Sarah attacks, takes 800. Main phase 2. Set strike. Set judgment. Set judgment. Do you have a lightning storm this time? Because we are prepared. We have judgment. We would like to stop some of our opponent's summons. Opponent normals Liquid Soldier. Activates the effect of Liquid Soldier. We will strike that. Opponent activates Miracle Fusion. We will Judgment that. We can't beat an Ab-Zero. Does our opponent have another one? Nope, just passes. We get an Imperm. Well, unfortunately, we are not. Why did it just put us in main phase 2? I think it just held the mouse for too long. I was just about to say, unfortunately, we're not putting damage on the board very quickly, and if we literally click the wrong button and don't attack, then we're for sure not putting damage on the board quickly. Opponent activates Hero Lives, helping us out, paying some life. We're going to Judgment that. We're down to 1575. Opponent sets a monster, passes, we draw an extra we can't use, go to battle, attack into a defense mode hand trap. Oh, it's just a Veiler, okay. Attack for 800, and now we're leaning pretty hard on Rafflesia Imperm. Good news is we do have a Gravedigger trap left in the deck, so if our opponent activates a Graveyard effect, we'll go to battle. So here's where misclicking punishes us, because our opponent should be dead this turn, but they're going to get another turn. We have an Ash, so we have another disruption. Opponent goes to 400, so they're super dead to Gravedigger's Trap Hole. If our opponent gives us a chance to activate it, we must Ash Fusion Destiny. No choice there. And opponent scoops it up. Okay, got through the misclick. Got through a Feather Duster. We saw the power game 1 of the Heavenly Prison. This deck felt really powerful. I feel like we need some more impactful hand traps in the side deck for going second. But when we go first, our deck feels very strong. GG, opponent.